Good day, madam and my fellow friend. My name is Wen Ling. My train number is 2X7047 from Group 7. Today I will present about cost of living in Malaysia from 2016 to 2020. Consumer Price Index (CPI) is a measure that estimates the rise of price of the basket of consumer goods and services. It is calculated by taking price change for each item in the predetermined package of goods and averages them. So we use the change in the CPI to assess price change associated with the cost of living. This is the CPI from 2016 to 2020. There are 12 items used to calculate the consumer price index. For example, food and non-alcohol beverages, transport, communication, health, and so on. This part I will present about the main factor that changed the cost of living in Malaysia from 2016 to 2020. For example, in 2016, the food price in the food at home increased. Examples of food at home category are vegetable, fish, and seafood, and so on. This is due to increases demand during the festival and school holiday. This leads to a rise in the CPI of food and non-alcohol beverages. This explains the increases cost of living for food and non-alcohol beverages. In 2019, also shows strong demand leading to highest food price. This is because people are not alone to live the community they live in if it is not necessary. Therefore, sellers take the opportunity to raise price. Thus, the cost of living will be increasing by demand. Next, the factor that can change the cost of living is competitor. This is shown in 2016. The CPI of clothing and flowers decreased. This explains the falling cost of living in clothing and flowers in Malaysia. This is because the clothing and flowers market is highly competitive, that there can only lower price on clothing and flowers. As a result, cost of living in Malaysia can change by competitor. Government policy also is the factor that can change the living cost in Malaysia. In 2016, the government adjusted alcohol beverages tax structure, resulting in a sharp increase in the price of alcohol and tobacco. The cost of alcohol beverages and tobacco increased because of revision alcohol beverages tax structure. Besides, the government issued MCO order in 2019 and 2020. This is an order that shop and industry cannot open and people should stay at home. This leads to the largest decline in the transportation CPI in 2019 and 2020. It is because CPI of housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels in 2060 will affected by a drop in the Producers' Price Index (PPI) of electricity and gas. The PPI measures the change in price of commodity charged by domestic producers in 5 sectors, namely agriculture, forensics and fishing, mining, manufacturing, electricity and gas, and water supplies. This part I will present about the impact of change in the cost of living. First, criminal case. The criminal case will increase. This is because the people have no money to buy the necessary goods because the cost of living is highest. Besides its export quantity, export will decrease. It is because a high cost of living means high commodity price. Foreign countries will not buy our goods. Quantity of life also will decline. This is because people's spending power have declined. This is because people cannot buying the same amounts of items with same money amounts. In addition, saving also will decline. This is because the cost of living increased but the salary is maintained. In the conclusion, the factor that change the cost of living is government policy, demand, competitor. The impact of change in the cost of living is quantity of life, criminal case, export quantity. The reference is from the Laporan Keuangan Malaysia and the Economy Malaysia book. Thank you for your lending ears to me. Thank you.